Tottenham 4, Newcastle United 1. Wow, I am just absolutely gassed right now. You know what? Tottenham Hotspur, they were ready for the game. They had their A game. Everyone put in a hell of an effort for this game. And I mean, Newcastle. Money, it can buy you success. But I mean, money in this situation did not come in any sort of benefit for Newcastle, because at the end of the day we smashed Newcastle United 4-1. We said to them, when it was 4-0, we said to them, here we'll let you have a goal. Here you go. You let us have a goal when it was 6-1. We'll let you have a goal now 4-1. I'm pretty sure it was 6-1 anyway. So here you go. We'll let you have a goal now. Just so it can be. But I mean, what a game that was! What a game! I mean, let's talk about the first talking point, and that is Pedro Porro's fantastic game. I mean, lads, he played phenomenal. He played phenomenal. He's gotten the most points in he's gotten a bit in the most highest rated defender in the Premier League apparently this season in silver score. Oh, oh, and that's a Tottenham Hotspur defender. Yes, mate, come on. I mean, lads, it was unbelievable the game. I was watching it with my mates as usual, and we were just thinking, how ironic is this? Richarlison comes back and scores a goal, and not with his head. He scores with his feet. Oh, hallelujah! He scores with his feet. He scores with his feet. Richarlison. He scores with his feet. I mean, look, lads. Overall, it was a brilliant game. Brilliant game. Now, before we get into anything, please subscribe, drop a like on this video, and comment down below. I just want one word from you. How was the game? One word to describe the game. But, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about how we smashed we smashed Newcastle. But I want to just go back to what we were talking about with regarding Pedro Porro. He's coming to this Tottenham side. He didn't have the best of starts, we could say like that. His defensive ability was not great. Still isn't the best, but I mean, he's definitely improved by so much. Now, we all know his creative side in terms of going forward, being able to ping balls into the box, being able to take shots. I'm not saying it goes amazingly well, but he has the ability to do so. And this game he proved it. He proved it. I mean, Porro played fantastically. I mean, the whole back line played really well. Destiny Udogie getting his first goal for Tottenham Hotspur, and at a position that a striker is supposed to be at. What is your left back doing at a striker position? But Udogie has the ability to go forward like that. Same with Porro. The two centre backs, Ben Davies. What a unbelievable. You know, I'm not going to say player because he's not an insane player. He's just an unbelievable player to have at Tottenham right now. To have the ability to have someone to come off the bench and just slot into that centre back position, even though it's not really his position, and just act so calm about it. I mean, yes, it does help when he's got Romero alongside him, but at the end of the day, he's played alongside so many different centre backs, and he has been doing a job. I mean, we could have gone, I think, 1-0 down. When or it was 2-1 to Tottenham. If Isak would have scored that, brilliant block that Davis had to block. He slid and the ball hit his leg and then went off Isak. But Ben Davies has been absolutely superb since coming in, and he's been under a couple, people's they didn't realize how good Ben Davies was in terms of coming in. I'm not saying his ability is good. I'm saying in terms of how good he is to come in to a team that is not doing so well in that centre back area, and he's just come. He's just been brilliant. He's been fantastic. Now Romero's Romero. It's great to have him back. I thought he was going to score a header in the game. But I mean, and he had a stupid tackle that could have been sent off. But at the end of the day, Romero being Romero, he's fantastic. Not much to say about him. We move on to the midfielders. I mean, wow, Lo Celso didn't start at all. Hojberg didn't start. I thought both of them would have started, but neither of them started. It was Bissouma, it was Kulusevski, and it was Pape-Matar Sarr. And then three in the midfield. Wow, unbelievable. Bissouma did really well. I mean, he's not had the best last 3, 4, 5 games, but he's come back. He played really well, and the team played well. Pape Matar Sarr, love having him back. I thought he could have gotten on a score sheet. I would have liked him to take a couple shots, but you can't fault the 19 or 20 years old. He's just he brings this calmness and but refreshes the squad in some weird way. It's amazing to have him back. And then Kulusevski, in my opinion, his best role, and that is the number 10 spot. He's just back. He's just back. He's so good. Kulusevski is so good. The fact that we got him and Brennan Johnson from Juventus, Juve rejects. I want some more Juve rejects. Bring me all the Juve rejects. I'll take them all. I'll take them all. What are you saying, Juve rejects? Kulusevski is unbelievable. I mean, you had on that Ryan side, you had Brennan Johnson, who I thought was interesting. Sorry, you didn't. What am I talking about? Yeah, sorry, you did have there. You had Brennan Johnson, who was interesting. I mean, didn't see too much of him, although he did have an insane shot that almost went in. Took on his man a couple times, but he was more of the quieter player, I would say. He dropped into the midfield quite a fair amount. I don't know if you saw, but on the left-hand side, that's where all the action happened. That's Heung-Min-Son. Yes, you can put Son in that cam position. You can't. You can put Son in that striker position. But his position is that left wing spot. He is a left winger. At the end of the day, he is a left winger. Whether you like it or not, his best position is a left winger. But I think for the team, currently, obviously with the situation that Manol Solomon's out, Ivan Perisic is out, Richarlison was out, his best position is as a left winger. It is as a striker, because we don't have any other strikers. And now that all those players are injured, his best position is a left winger. So, and what helps it even more is that we got Richie's back, and he can play as a striker. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be scoring braces every single game. Don't think I'm saying that. All I'm saying is that Richie's back. He is a pure striker. Left winger Sonny. Sonny is a better left winger than Richarlison is. He's a more threatening left winger than Richarlison is. So it only makes sense to play every single player in their best position. And the best position is Dejan Kulusevski. Richarlison as a striker, Heung-Min-Son as a left winger. It only makes sense. That right wing, we've got a lack of quality there. So Brennan Johnson has to fill it out, because Kulusevski's best position is that cam position, and we don't have anyone to fill in that cam position. Lo Celso is not a cam; he's a centre mid. I told you, it's not a Spurs live video without Josh mentioning that cam position is not Gio's, it's Kulu. Kulu's position is a cam. He can go as a right winger, but then we have a lack of quality in that centre attacking midfielder, that creative side. Now, I think overall this game was unbelievable. We played really, really well. Tripped on his own legs for Sonny's assist to Destiny Udogie. But I think something we need to talk about is Guglielmo Vicario, and his little funny face to Wilson. Now, Wilson, if you're listening to this magnificent podcast, just subscribe, mate. But also, don't chat to Vicario like that. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something. Little secret. Vicario comes from Italy. In Italy, there's pasta. Now, in pasta, it's actually good for you. So, Wilson, what you're doing? Don't chat to Vicario. Stop it, mate. If you're on your podcast, you can chat crap about all the other players. Yet when someone pulls a little funny face at you, you can't deal with it. Grow up. Honestly, grow up. Don't mess with the Italian. There's a reason why there's not many Italian keepers in the league. There's a reason. Well, I actually don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever, you get the point. Wilson, what are you doing, man? Grow up. Honestly, grow up. It's a little funny face to you. Take it on the chest, or take it on the chin. What do you say? Take it on the chin. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's really all I got to say regarding the match. I'm so gassed after that match. Brilliant stuff. Now, obviously, if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And we've got a couple of, some new stuff coming along the way that I'm planning to do. So if you don't mind, just subscribe to the channel. Trust me, you won't regret it. And without further ado, we will see you in the next video. Come on, you Spurs. And I'm gassed to have my Tottenham back. Come on, you Spurs.